Alright guys, welcome back to another killer video for today, and today we have a little bit of Doctor gameplay for you all. Now, today's game is going to be just a standard Doctor game. You guys can already see I have a pretty standard build, but I did switch out one important perk. So let's get right into our build. First up, we have Sloppy Butcher. Sloppy Butcher makes it so whenever you hit somebody with a basic attack, which I will remind you, Doctor can only do basic attacks. What Sloppy Butcher will do though, when they get hit by the basic attack, is it will apply the mangled status effect to them indefinitely. Until the survivor gets to full health, they will have the mangled status effect, meaning that their heals are going to take 50% longer to go through. This is really great on most killers in my opinion, and I like it a lot on Doctor, because on top of this, he can also put people into tier 3 of madness, meaning that they're not only have to worry about healing slowly with Sloppy Butcher, they're going to have to worry about getting out of madness as well, which is just going to waste even more time for the survivors. Next up we have Hex Ruin. This is a Hex perk where as long as it's up, any generator that gets let go of will instantly start regressing at double the regression speed of what it normally does. Now this is a fantastic perk that really it really is one of the stronger perks in the game in my opinion, assuming the Hex Totem stays up, and that's a big problem. That's a big if really, because a lot of the times the Hex Totem will end up going away in the first 30-40 seconds of the game because it just spawns in a bad place, and totem spawns are pretty bad in a lot of maps. So hopefully today Hex Ruin will spawn in a really nice place where we can actually defend it. Next up we have Barbecue and Chili. This is a perk where whenever I hook anybody, survivors that are 40 or more meters away from me on the hook will be revealed to me for 4 seconds, and for each individual survivor I hook, I will gain 25% extra blood points all the way up to 100% extra at the end of the game. And for our last perk, we have Whispers. Whispers is a perk where whenever a survivor is within 32 meters of me in any direction, Whispers will light up, and I'll be able to instantly use my static charge to figure out where exactly they are, because of course static charge goes off of the Doctor's terror radius, which happens to be 32 meters. Now let's get into our add-ons. We have pretty basic add-ons for today. Order class 1, so that whenever survivors are in madness, essentially broken pallets will start spawning around the map, or sorry, illusionary pallets will start spawning around the map wherever there is a broken pallet. So these fake pallets will basically just mind game survivors. They might think that, hey, I see a pallet in this loop, I can run there if I'm if I'm getting chased, and if the pallet isn't real, they might end up realizing it's a much weaker loop without the pallet, so they could end up in a really rough spot. And also, we have the Moldy Electrode, which slightly increases the range of the shock therapy, which is just another very basic add-on, which helps out in loops, considering that tiny bit of extra range is really helpful. Anyways, guys, let's get right into our build. Awesome. It's a pretty good killer map here. Just gotta make sure I actually patrol my generators a little bit harder than I usually do. Let's see, where's our totem? That's not a good totem. I'm gonna get a little bit closer to where Whisper is triggered, and then I'll go for my shock. Okay, so these guys are all upstairs, or in the building, I guess. Hey, gamer. I didn't even know there was a chest there, if I'm honest. Alright, he gave me a free hit, basically. I don't know why, but I had a feeling somebody was gonna be camping that pallet. He's gonna vault that, and instead of vaulting it, I'm gonna go ahead and kick this door. This middle building has a bunch of doors you gotta clear, and it is not fun at all. I see someone else out there. Oh wait, this Claudette decided to go for the window after getting shocked. You know what? That threw me off so hard. Props to her. So I'll shock and go around the other way. Since this is a small loop, I have more than enough time to get over into it and get a hit on her for free because she can't actually do anything about it. Since of course she is shocked. Oh, that's not where the pallet is. Alright, but same thing here. Whenever she gets shocked, I just double back the other way. And now that she's shocked, she has to respect the pallet for like a minute. Dead hard is beautifully done. Oh, man, what a good fucking dead hard. I thought I waited till long enough, but I did not, clearly. I'm gonna do this again just to get that Zarina in tier 2 madness. And figure out where everyone else is. Okay, he's on a pallet. This person's over here. I'm gonna interrupt this generator then. Alright, that's fine by me. I'll get a hit on the Quentin here for sure. My totem's gonna go down soon, so I basically just want to get as much value out of it as I can. Oh, hey, Claudette. So I'll shock one way, then I'll run back the other, just like I was doing before, and now she doesn't have Dead Hard for sure. I can pick her up here. I am in a pallet, but I think the Quentin ran away, so yeah, I'm fine. He tried to get the flashlight save. That would have been a solid flashlight save if he did get it. So he's going to finish the generator upstairs. I don't really care about it too much. Starting the generator, I usually play to defend. Where's this Quentin? Is he back here? No. I know there was somebody over by this generator, so I'm going to come over here and interrupt him on it. He's going to try and finish it. He is going to finish it. Okay. Nice. Well done. Oh, he had the pallet up here. I didn't think he did. I'm going to go over toward... Ah, I got caught! I wanted to go over towards the unhook so I could try and static blast over there. I don't know why I swung with that. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to kick this door while I'm over here. Oh, I shouldn't have kicked that door. That gives them way better line of sight onto the totem. I should have paid attention to how the totem spawned. Alright, thanks to static blast, I know there's two people over here. I'll kick this door. They just got off it because I heard the totem. I heard the generator make the noise. So Rena's in tier 3 right now. That's awesome. So I shock here. The way I shocked made it so she can't actually do anything. Damn, I really didn't think she would move like that. That was really nice of her. But she doesn't make that pallet. And I think I saw Quentin in there. I am worried about them going back to that generator, if I'm honest, so I'm going to come back over. I hear Quentin over here. Or never mind, I know I did hear him. Vaulted window? Yep, vaulted a window straight into me. Barely catch that hit. He's going to vault it again, right? Nope. Smart. Someone's on this generator, and I want to interrupt it. This is a generator I want to keep if I can. He blocked it with, what's it called? Cheryl's perk? Well, someone's up here, so I'm just going to come for them instead. I basically just want to patrol this area. Especially considering it's where my totem is as well. It'll help me defend it a lot better. This guy didn't know which way I was going, so I mind gave him there. That was really nice of me. I'll make sure I'm facing this wall as best as I can. I'm going to keep him hooked in my 3-gen area here. I want to hit this guy before he actually goes for the Sabo play, because that means I'm going to get Sloppy Butcher on him, and it's going to interrupt him so he can't go for the Sabo. Claudette's back here. Right, this pallet. Very unsafe pallet though, you can just play it like that. Basically just have him double back over and over again. Come over here, make sure that they're not trying to unhook the Quentin, and if I can stay in this area, that'd be amazing for me. Gotta remember this Claudette has Dead Hard, so even if I do manage to get a hit on her, she's just gonna Dead Hard out of the way. This is why she's making distance right now. She knows she's completely safe, that she can make it to this next pallet over. She got greedy though. I missed my swing. That sucks. I hate that. Okay, so what happened right there was the server was trying to figure out when I was supposed to grab her, and it was kind of late on doing so. That should have been a grab onto the Claudette. Oh, come on. Let me get the hit. She's going back for the pallet. Or for the generator, I mean. Alright, they're not on that back generator. Damn it. Alright, same thing as that other pallet. This is a very unsafe pallet. This is why I don't kick a lot of the pallets on this map, because they're all generally unsafe. I know Quentin has a flashlight, so I'm going to face this way to make it difficult for him to flashlight save. I'm going to hook her over here so I can get barbecue. And you'll see, thanks to Ruin, I'm basically just patrolling this one area where my generators are. I'm not going to bother going over to that side of the map at all, because I have these 3 generators to worry about. Alright, no one's over there, so I'll take this opportunity to kick the Killer Shack wall. This makes the Killer Shack loop a lot weaker. I'll go for this. I'm not going for that. I'm going for the Claudette back here. I'm going to slug her back here because she has a decisive strike, probably. She's going to drop that. I'm so far away from that, but okay. I guess. I'll shock here so that she can't make it to the pallet. She's gonna dead hard now. And fucking Adam is body blocking for her. That's fine. I'm gonna get my shock back up, and I'm gonna get within 32 meters of this generator to my left, and I'm gonna go for my shock again, just to make sure they're not on it. Yep, someone's on it, so I'll come over here right now. I got Adam injured, and they've been healing a lot, especially since he has a med kit. It makes me think he's gonna be trying to heal, which means he'll be wasting time not doing a generator. Although I don't know where the hell this Quentin went. He's probably just hiding in a bush somewhere, because you can kind of do that on this map. One of them just healed, and thanks to Sloppy Butcher, these heals are going to be taking an extremely long time for them. Dead hard there on the Claudette. And it's actually been over a minute, I think. I'm going to try and pretend to pick her up and see if anyone's going to come for the save. Yep, Zarena's back here for the pallet save. Drop a pallet for me, please. Nope. It's smart of her not to drop the pallet. She knows she can't. I see scratch marks up ahead. So I know somebody's going over that generator to my left, I believe. I'm gonna come over and try and just make sure nobody's on it. And then I'll just vault in here, make sure that Zarina has to drop this pallet. Oh, never mind. She just left. And Quentin's back here, and I'm just spreading out pressure. He has no idea where I am. Okay, well, now he knows. They just picked up a Claudette. That's fine. I'm literally just spreading out pressure right now as best as I can, just to try and make sure that nobody has any opportunity to do anything. I'll go for a static blast here just to see where these guys are. Two over there, and the Quentin, of course, is in front of me. Nice try to spin there. That almost got me. I'm gonna shock early here. If he vaults it, then I just go to the right. And if not, then I just come to the left. Okay, that was really greedy of him. That's not how you play against Doctor at all. Someone's on the generator in front of me right now. I can hear it on. Come back and hook him over here. Ideally, I can down the Claudette right now and just take her out of the game. That's what I need. She's self-carrying over there. I'm not going to bother going over until I know somebody's not on this generator anymore. Does Arena just go straight for the unhook? Probably. Yeah. Well, I can... she probably has barred time, so that Adam's going to run into me here. Damn, dude. She got that vault off fast. That was a good play. I'm going to shock early here, try and catch Zarina off guard. Hopefully she'll vault into me. No, but she did run into me. And that sucks. That's my ruin gone. That's a lot of my... That's a big reason as to why this has been so strong for me so far, because ruin's been up for this all this time. But, I mean, I've gotten a ton of value out of the perk. She's not wiggling, so I was going to try and go for a hit there. But it's fine. She backed off. I see Quentin going to that generator, so I'm going to go to that generator. I could play really defensive around this hook right now, but I won't. Adam's unhooking her right now. I just interrupted it, which wasted some of his time. I'll kick this. I'm going to kick this pallet to my left as well, because this is actually a really strong pallet. Quentin's running away from this area. This is risky. And like I've said, pallets on this map are usually pretty weak, so I'm not going to bother kicking most of them. This guy is paying attention for sure, though. If he drops this pallet, then I'll be able to get a hit on him, probably. Even if he... Oh my god, I can't believe I got that hit. I'm going to leave him, though, and come back over here to this area. Go back to defending my generators. I have to kill this Claudette right now. It's kind of crucial for me to kill this Claudette if I want to win this game. It may seem like I've been on the upper foot here. I've had them on the back foot, rather, this entire time, but I really haven't, considering, you know, they just have pressure thanks to them. All this shit. Adam's gonna go over there. I'm gonna just start walking over there, pretend to, like I'm gonna go for that hook and waste his time. He finished saboing the hook, which is kind of a waste of time for him. I see where 3 people are. I'm gonna come back over here and pressure the Quentin. I'll go for my static blast early. Okay, Zarina and Quentin are back here. That's really good to know. Since I'm chasing them off, I'm gonna go ahead and kick this generator. I see Zarina running over to the right, and Quentin staying near that pallet, so I'm gonna go for the Zarina. Despite this area not being somewhere I want to be chasing at all, I would rather stay on this side of the map, or I would rather get it down over here on this Zarina, because she's gonna be far away from these guys, meaning that they're gonna have to go a long way away from their hooks. I hear Quentin to my left as well. He was trying to get that flashlight save. Adam's back on his generator. Is Quentin still hiding here? Yep. That was a good try. What he did there was he dead-hearted the static blast, and Zarina killed herself. Yeah, they know this is game over. What they did right there was the Quentin dead-hearted the static blast so he wouldn't actually get shocked by it, but I actually aimed it really far in front of where I was going to shoot instead, so that he would actually end up dead-harding into it. It was a nice try, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't the right play in that scenario. In that scenario, I would have personally just tried to run away from the pallet instead of staying at it. Alright, so I don't think so. I don't see him, and I see where the hatch is as well. So I'm gonna chase him off that way, make sure he doesn't get to the hatch, and I can just kick it right here. I have time to kick this generator even. Now that I'm Doctor, I will know exactly where he is when it comes to the hatch, or when it comes to late game. Is he just sitting on the door? Nope. He was just hiding in the corner of the map. That missed him somehow. That's something you can do against a Doctor. If you literally just run into him while he's trying to charge his shock therapy, you can actually make him miss really easily by literally running into him, because there's a tiny area directly in front of where the Doctor is, where the shock therapy doesn't actually trigger right away. And you saw there, I actually ended up 2-hooking 3 of these guys. That's kind of what you have to do as a killer, and I know I've said it a lot in the past, but yeah, you definitely don't want to be 3-hooking everyone if you can avoid it. I 3-hooked the Claudette, but that's fine because I got her out of the game early on. Or not early on, obviously, but I did get her out of the game when I needed to the most. Man, that was a really solid Doctor game. You saw how much value you can get out of Ruin if the totem is still up. I was very lucky to have Ruin spawn within a 3-gen area, so I could patrol not only the generators, but Ruin as well, making sure that they stayed off it as much as possible, so that I would get as much uptime for Ruin as I could, which would, of course, regress the generators over and over again. And you guys got to see there why it's such a strong, why Ruin can be such a strong perk. In the right scenarios, Ruin can be easily the most game-winning perk of all time, really. And then there's scenarios where your Ruin goes in the first 20 seconds of a game, so you get literally 0 value out of it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.